In this video, I'll demonstrate a technique I've developed for transforming photos into illustrations. Open the louv.psd file, and then go up to the Image menu and choose Duplicate. Call the duplicate Louv Final, and click OK. This will give us the ability to do a before and after comparison. At this point, they're identical, of course. Go to the Image menu and choose Adjustments, HDR Toning. Then, from the preset drop-down, select Photorealistic. This is a good place to start. I usually find that I need to adjust the radius at least. I just click on different areas of this slider to get a rough idea of how it looks under various radii. And I think somewhere over here looks pretty good. I always like to click smooth edges and see if that's an improvement. In this case it is. It looks like the building over here gets brighter when smooth edges is checked. The sky is a bit dark, so I'll slide the highlight over to the right to brighten the image up a bit. And then click OK. So we have an HDR look to the image. The next step is to apply the oil paint filter. Oil paint has an optional shine parameter which allows you to see the facture or brush stroke in the oil. I prefer not to see that, so I drag this all the way to 0. And then I'll go ahead and adjust stylization and cleanliness. This is really different in every image that you edit, so you just need to go ahead and drag these sliders around to start seeing the effect. I'll drag it dramatically to the right, and it starts to look more like an oil painting. And it gets blurrier and blurrier as the brushstrokes become more wild. I don't want to go that far. In this image, I want to keep it toned down a bit. Something like about like this looks pretty good. So I'll click OK. And then before I do anything else, I'll go to the Edit menu and choose Fade Oil Paint. And I say that because you only have one opportunity to fade a filter, and that is immediately after it's been applied. So I'll do this, and then I can reduce the strength of that oil paint filter all the way to 0 or all the way back up to full. And in addition, you can change the mode. Let's try soft light. That gives it an extra punch. I'll tone down the opacity somewhat though to balance that. And I'll do before and after comparisons. Before and after. Okay. And then go to the filter menu and apply Smart Sharpen. Now I'm going to drag this dialog box down out of the way mostly, and I'll just focus on this one slider amount. I'll crank that all the way up to the maximum, and then do before and after comparison. It is too much. I'll decrease that down. Before and after. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Before and after. That looks good. I'll click OK. And that's my illustration. Let's look at the original and then the illustration to see how far we've come. So in this video, we applied HDR toning, the oil filter, fade, and Smart Sharpen to create an illustration from a photograph.